Grace and peace be with you, friends. My name is Ed Johnson, pastor at White Memorial Presbyterian Church in Willow Spring, and also chair of the Strategic Planning Committee, responding to the coordinating body. Thank you for the opportunity to provide an update regarding our Presbytery strategic planning with regard to our next mid-council leader. I also want to offer a sincere thank you to those that have served on the Strategic Planning Committee. Reverend Alan Bremer, Elder Regina Wade, ex officio, Reverend Kate Church Norman, Elder Nancy Griffin, and Reverend British Hirams. This committee and its members have met with due diligence over the past several quarters, reviewing a variety of documents and information with regard to our presbytery, its staff, and our current position, especially with regard to other presbyteries on a national level. Again, the goal of the Strategic Planning Committee is to aid the presbytery through the coordinating body and its various committees and commissions, and provide recommendations to the search committee regarding our next mid-council leadership position. So here's where we are, friends. Many of you throughout our presbytery were able to participate in the Holy Cow Consulting Group's landscape assessment. Thank you again for your participation. In January, the coordinating body, along with the chairs of various committees and commissions and invited guests, were able to hear the final results presentation of the landscape assessment. It's incredibly encouraging to hear that the presbytery has a high degree of satisfaction relative to our relationships and processes. However, there is a noted lower energy around change. We are considered a very supportive and responsive presbytery that looks to fine-tune our strengths, as well as we are considered adaptable, offering creative ways to make connections and grow in our communication. Another summary mark within the assessment was the need for attentiveness to avoid leader burnout, as evidenced over these past several years. The top 5 future priorities shown in the assessment include working with churches that are struggling, equipping churches for affecting their surrounding communities, equipping churches and congregations for reaching new members, discipleship development, as well as providing discernment around increasing regional vitality. The landscape assessment, along with the Pentecost Project from 2014, coupled together, will make for a strong, responsive plan regarding our next mid-council leader and the work ahead of them and the staff. After meeting with the coordinating body and the various members of our commissions and committees, along with the Holy Cow staff, the Strategic Planning Committee developed a list of qualifications sent to the search committee. These qualifications were framed around the New Hope Presbytery's mission, our core values, as well as our principles of agreement from 1987. We also had several recommendation areas of focus that included spiritual depth, self-care, vision, as well as being a renovator and innovator. Focus areas included, but were not limited to, congregational development, being a leader among leaders, a team builder, and a community builder. Yes, friends, it is a list among lists and a high bar that is set. But there is also the recommendation and understanding that our next executive presbyter will be one of Christ's disciples, a human, frail and fallible, who will be remarkably gifted to do a few things incredibly well, and who then will understand through time our presbytery in all of its strengths and weaknesses to serve with energy, intelligence, imagination, and love. Thank you again to the planning team, the coordinating body, and most especially the staff for their continued support and its spirit of openness towards this process. Peace be with you all. This concludes my report, Mr. Moderator.